What is going on, Nerd Paraders? Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for coming to hang here with me today as we play some more New World and we talk about some of the updates as well as territory claiming. Before we jump into it though, introductions are in order. I am Nick, this is Nerd Parade, and thank you so much for coming to hang with me here today. So updates, I promised you some updates, and those of you who are super loyal followers here to Nerd Parade may have noticed that I haven't been publishing videos as frequently as I have in the past. Well, never fear, your favorite nerd is still here and not going anywhere. To tell you why, if you haven't been following along on Twitch where I've talked more about it, my wife and I are having our first child, so she's literally due to give birth any day now. Probably at the time that you're watching this video, she may have already delivered, but it is that close. So we've been very busy with that, and I haven't necessarily had the time to put up as many videos as I would like to do. But to explain to you why I've been a little lax, that is it. However, we have some big news in celebration of this other big news, is that Nerd Parade has claimed some territory. That's right, Windsward has been claimed by Nerd Parade. Covered by Nerd Parade. Hey, that's us. And we're going to dub it New Windsward. Why are we going to dub it New Windsward? Because, let's zoom out. Because taxes in Windsward were extremely high. It was governed by Purple, and they had taxes up really, really, really high. Well, we are now the governing company of New Windsward, and we're going to head in here into the town hall. We're going to take a look at the tax table now to give you an idea. And also maybe like a little pro tip in case you didn't know this. Literally, it doesn't matter what faction, what territory, anything. Anybody can literally come to the governor's desk and look at this information. Anybody, at any time. This is not restricted to the governing company. So you can see what a company is doing with their funds, how they're spending it, what it costs to keep the territory upkept. It's open to everybody. Anybody can check this out. So in case you didn't know about that little trick. But now that Nerd Parade is in charge of this territory, we have dropped taxes extremely low. Property tax is 5%, which I believe is actually the lowest. Let me check. Yeah, it is the actual lowest possible value. Trading tax, I'm not sure if 3.5% is the lowest, but it's probably pretty close. We could change it in 7-ish hours, so we're gonna do that. The crafting fee is, I believe the lowest is 0.5. I cannot change it to check right now. We have it set at 0.7 because we do need to make sure that we're covering enough to pay for the town to be kept up. That is the only reason that we're planning on maybe editing the taxes a little bit. We are going to pay for the upgrades mostly out of our own pockets, but we want to make sure that the town is kept up kind of by itself automatically. So enjoy the super low taxes now that Nerd Parade is here. We're celebrating the first territory Nerd Parade is claimed on live, and we're also celebrating baby Nerd's birth and giving low taxes to everybody. That's kind of our plan behind it. So let's zoom out here on the map and talk a little bit about what's going on in the future of this server. Now, pause, time out. If you wish to join us or the Nerd Parade company, that is still an open standing invitation. Always has been, always will be. Check us out, discord.gg/nerdparade if you wish to join the company. The reason why we chose this server, because we did transfer off of another one that was like a server that suffered from queue times when the game was first launched. The reason why we chose this server is because Green Gang was the underdog. We're Green Gang faction. So anybody who is in yellow or purple could transfer, free faction transfer to Green Gang and join us. The reason why we wanted to do that is because we had a lot of friends in yellow and purple. We all wanted to meet on one collective server, and we all wanted to join the same faction. So we picked that. Now, it's no longer the case because we've taken some territory. Green Gang has 5 territories, which is the most territories controlled on this map. Purple has 4, and yellow has 2. So if you are to transfer to this server now, and you are yellow or purple, you will not be able to faction transfer to green because they're not considered an underdog. So if you want to do that, faction change before you transfer, and then come join us on the server if you would like to. Open standing invitation. So what are our plans now for claiming future territory? I cannot speak for the rest of the Green Gangers, but speaking for Nerd Parade specifically, we are happy with 1 territory, and I'm going to tell you why. You might be like, why not take more, Nick? Hang on, hear me out. The reason why I don't really like the idea of one company controlling multiple territories is One, it stretches you completely too thin. Your war times are exactly the same, and people can use that against you. So if you have one territory, you don't have to worry about conflicting war times. My other point, if you have multiple territories, you end up dipping into one territory's treasury, probably the territory that's more popular, using it to fund and upkeep your other territory. So you're kind of like dipping into one treasury to support another one. And what that kind of cultivates is a tax hike. People tend to raise the taxes so they can facilitate their other territories. We don't want to do that. That was the whole reason we wanted to take this territory in the first place, is to make sure taxes were low. We're happy with one territory. We're going to leave it that way. If we lose the territory, we might claim another one, or we might go after this one again. But I'm really happy that we got Windsward, aka New Windsward. And the reason why I'm so happy about that is because, one, Windsward is my favorite town, and two, Windsward is my favorite town because of the layout. It is super conveniently located right in the center of the map, right? What's better is all of the crafting stations are right here in the center. It's just too convenient. You absolutely cannot beat it. But I would really like to hear what you guys have to say in the comments below of what your favorite territory is. It could be any reason. It could be because you like the aesthetics. I think Ebon Scale is absolutely beautiful. I love the Asian architecture. I just don't like the crafting layout, so we don't spend a lot of time there. But if that's your favorite territory, awesome. I love it too. I think it's beautiful. But as far as territory claiming goes, my heart lies with Windsward. So as we're looking out over the hustle and bustle of our city, please be sure to let me know in the comments how you're still enjoying New World. Are you having a lot of fun with it? Have you reached max level? Do you feel like it's gotten a little bit stale? What do you feel about Outpost Rush? Have you enjoyed that? Please let me know here in the comments below. And like I mentioned plenty of times in this video, if you want to join us, hit us up on discord.gg/nerdparade and game out. Until the next one though, guys, remember to take care of yourselves out there, stay awesome, and come and hang with me again real soon. Later.